Hello everyone, how is it going? Scramble here from Emotionless Crypto Trading. Welcome to my new Bitcoin video presentation related to the price analysis news and the technical details of the market, referring to the price and the future predictions. So here we go with a market which sits on 124 billions 24 hours volume and a total market cap of 351. We're talking about a Bitcoin that just barely moved above $11,000 today and has a 5% growth in the last 7 days with a 3.26% growth in the last 24 hours, which is quite significant as per the current market conditions, knowing we are in a election month, we have coronavirus cases, and still Bitcoin has the power to sustain itself around the $11,000 level. Now this isn't confirmed yet, which means that we do have to make sure about certain resistance levels before we talk about a 12,400 and above that bull run, right? So let's get into that first and see the technicals and then talk about the other things, guys. Here we are. This is 4-hour candlesticks and talks about a longer perspective of the time frame. We do have certain levels which are having an impact in the market, starting from the top, which we do have a major downtrending resistance line, which has another top of confirmation appearing around 1st of September. That gives the direction of our line and tell us we're meeting up at 11,200 with our trending line, that's the green one, along with the blue zone that is located on 11,000 up to 11,200, extremely high pressure bearish zone, guys. So that's what we're meeting up over here, which is something we will have to deal with as soon as this specific candlestick is continuing its growth and we're establishing one or two new ones on the green side, which means that if we're not getting stopped out right under the zone, then we can simply have the fight we were talking about around the $11,000 up to 11,200 range. We're actually finding ourselves above $11,000 at the moment, and we're already relating with this top right here. We're already relating with those bottoms and this price movements that were extremely powerful in the past, and they did have an influence on the market, which was big, which means that right now we're going through that major pressure put by the bears against the bulls after they were successfully breaking out of $11,000 as a fixed psychological mark, but that isn't confirmed yet. In order to confirm this $11,000, we would have to first break out of the major downtrending resistance line, the green one. Once we get out of the green one, we would have to fight against with the zone, which is going towards to the 200 area. Now, if you don't get out of this 200 area, then you're not getting out of the extension of the $11,000 zone resistance. And that is a possibility to call it a major invalidation zone for the current structure, which means that there is going to be a pullback in the market. And that might be pretty strong looking at our past history of 11,000, 11,200 movements. Take a look what has happened. I mean, here we had a pullback as strong as 8.77% after we have touched this zone. We've also touched that zone and broke below it, and then we had a pullback of 12%. So basically, this is our history and results so far, touching and breaking below. Like right now, we're exactly in the same situation. If you're not gonna go above the green line and then above the blue zone, we have to expect possible retracements up to 12% from 7% based off history. Now, of course, these are average numbers and they can be utilized very, very nicely for our targets. We do have to work with something which is very important, and that is the $11,000, which might slightly support us as long as the selling volume is not going to appear dramatically crashing a couple of $100 down the road without hesitation. For example, if we get a candle like that, a red candle like that, then $11,000 is not going to be able to do anything due to the fact that we're very, very close to it right now. And a such candle is going to put us under this specific construction type of structure, acting like a bridge between two swing highs. We always have bridges. Now, in a powerful swing high movement, you have one more bridge, which is a pullback, and the third swing, right? Most of the time we have this kind of third swing traditional, but in this case scenario, we're meeting up with this resistance. So I'm having a hard time thinking about the third one right now. And I wouldn't be able to take the risks, because if so, I would play against myself and I would be totally in a negative field by doing so, which means that I have to step out of longs and make sure that I let the market to settle. Although looking after shorts in this case scenario, if the market successfully breaks out of the 11,200 and has the right volume to continue, then you can consider looking after longs. But otherwise, right now, the moment is no longer about the longs. Unless that is confirmed, it is more likely searching a good opportunity to short the market. So the $11,000 breakout is not confirmed yet, but it was a very powerful movement here, double bottom support, which has acted quite nicely. And we had a strong movement right after it, representing a powerful 2.71 candlestick in 4 hours, which is, by the way, during this kind of months where all sorts of economy parts are shutting down because of the COVID, and then all sorts of economical issues and difficulties due to the elections of the United States and so forth. Life isn't the easiest, and having 2.71% during 4 hours is decent, guys. It's definitely decent. Now, what's happening if we get back to our 10,500 support area up to the 600s? Well, we do have to consider that we have a situation here which is very interesting and can be represented very well on 1 day candlestick for the BTC longer time frame. We're looking at the 10,200 as well, a place of support which is quite strong, and then the 10,000 one, which is the major, which, by the way, in the current format, it is not excluded to retouch the $10,000 major. I mean, if it's to draw a line for the current structure we're in, we have continuous lows that were building themselves higher to higher, which sets a pretty strong trending line over there that I'm about to do it right now. Now, this is basically the trending line that we're having at the moment in this format. So that means we might break below this trending line, which is eliminating this uptrend movement. If you look at this, you'll see there is an uptrending movement with a flat top. The flat top is located on 11,000 up to 11,200 resistance zone. But the bottoms towards that are very, very strong and they are supportive. Therefore, we have to be very, very careful due to the fact that we are entering into this specific triangle, which is going to be at the end of the day with a flat top from the upper side. This is where we're entering, and that sets the structure fundamentally and traditionally speaking into a bearish one. Like more structures of this kind of graphic are bearish during the history than bullish in terms of breaking out of the top, which is flat, or out of the lower part, which is uptrending, right? So we definitely have to keep this in mind for our future probabilities. And there's another thing which is very important right now is the amount of rejection which is happening on the 4 hour candlestick, which still has 36 minutes to go out of it. But if this is closing in this format, then it clearly shows us that the market has been refused at this point and might benefit of a little pullback, at least to the level of 10,950, which can bounce off or can fall even lower. Those are the possibilities. But in the way this is structured at the moment, you cannot be in a long position here. If you're so, then you don't understand how trading works and you have no idea about trading. There's a little noise, guys. I'm sorry about it. Hopefully it's gonna go out, a little background noise from the neighbors, but we're gonna fix that very soon. So here we are, the 1-day candlestick from the BTC paired up with the US dollar that I wanted to talk about. And we have a certified the major downtrending line, which is going to be a difficult task to break out. And we have our zone, which has implications in the past that were insane. We got that top over there as well. We've got it right now. We're touching it. We're clearly in an uptrend, just like you can see it. This uptrend could continue like that, and it's meeting up with the flat top. Exactly what I've been explaining earlier. But the thing is, you do have this possibility of breaking out while you have to deal with a bunch of resistance, just explained earlier. Now, on the lower side, there's not that much support, just like the resistance appears for the bulls. Like the bears are positioned, if it's to compare those two extremes, in a favorable way. Like breakout can happen very easily on the lower side, and then retouching this specific zone where we expect again major fight against the bears. Now, if you look at this specific scenario, then you see that we have a long triangle which starts from our structure that is located back in 11th May 2020. There's a strong support line here which is meeting up with a zone, just like the other resistance line is meeting up with the zone over there. So we're basically finding ourselves between these two extremes, just like you can see. And we also have to deal with a possibility to revisit $9,000 as soon as this specific area is going to be broke out. Like the next target is going to be $9,000, 8,800, or that around that range, to grabbing certain liquidity and taking off everyone that has been going here long 50x and 100x positions. They were not taken out yet. Those positions and those liquidity have not been grabbed by the market at all. Everyone and anyone that bought into the market here, 50x and 100x, is in tremendous amount of profit. If they sold at the top here, they made a good decision, but a lot of them have not sold yet based on these statistics, which means a lot of them want to make a fortune out of their positions. And that's not really possible from those kind of leverages, but that's a different discussion. Great, so that's where we are, guys, and we have to be very careful for long term because the markets are not gonna have any mercy. When the crash is happening, it does it like that, and then you just wake up in the morning and from 11,400 is gonna be $10,000. Like 1,400 could be wiped out very easily. Just like for the Ethereum, 40-50 bucks can be wiped out in a day very easily. When this is getting triggered by major resistance lines, it goes very powerful. So just like we had here at the top, a such movement during 2 days could happen over here like this. We're not going to exclude that probabilities, but we're going to let them on the table and make sure that when we position ourselves to go long, we do have all these things in mind, that we can go long at the right times. We cannot go long at times that we don't have stability for going long. Great, guys. So that's pretty much all about today's video presentation. Hope you liked it. Hopefully the content brings you some value for those who are looking to become professional traders. Make sure to check out scramblecoaching.com and watch this video presentation, which explains how the one-on-one coaching program works directly with me. It's a 4 up to 6 weeks intensive coaching program directly with me, where I'm teaching you from A to Z on how to become a professional trader. That is a very comprehensive activity, I would say, which isn't about technicals or indicators. And I would say it isn't only about those. Those are part as well. It is most around the trading of mindset, mentality, a way of trading, risks, indicators, language of the market, finance, economy, technicals, data, a lot of the things that have to be considered to become a good trader. And make sure to register now and qualify for a free conversation with me if you're interested to become a such trader, if you're interested to, become a real trader, guys. Make sure to do that. Once again, it's pretty much all about this video. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I see you in my next ones. Okay everyone, so we have reached to the part of the video where I'm going to share with you my trading results in September 2017, and on top of that there are 3 major services you can participate with me. We're going to find out more. Now right here on the left side we've got all those results that are pointed down since September 2017, and you can take a look at the representation per month, total trades, average trades per day, average profit per trade percentage, and then the total profit and loss generated for that month. Overall, we were able to make huge profits. As for example, if you have a budget of $50,000 and you're able to make in that month 126% like you made in the last month, April 2020, that means you're gonna get 126 on your portfolio out of the 50 grand. That's probably, you're going to reach up to 110 grand or so, right? So basically, making money via trading is definitely possible as long as you have a very clear strategy on the way you're trading, with all the tradings that you're applying on the market needs to have at least 80% probability of winning. If you are prepared from mentally and psychological perspective, you can do this. And then if you have the experience necessarily, so the 3 major steps to get into the successful area, guys. I've been trading since 2014 crypto, and before this I'd done 1 year stock market. But here we're talking about a different thing. So this statistics and results that I'm presenting you on the left side are including day trading, swing trading, and position trading at all risk levels, which means that this is my entire trading business in September 2017 on the results right there. Now, as per other services and things that you could consider and you would like to participate, we have 3 of them. Copy My Trades, full trading activity done for you, and the private one-on-one coaching program. So I'm going to explain each of this right now and decide if you guys want to go towards and find out more details and participate with me in my journey. Feel free to do that. You're welcome. So we've got Copy My Trades for service, where pretty much I'm offering swing trading signals to your email or Telegram, delivered with entry and exit prices very, very clearly sent at the time they're appearing. These swing trading signals are always having a price range in between you can act. So it's not like the day trading where you need to act exactly in that second. That's why it is not possible to have day trading signals delivered, because users need to act in that second. And it's no time for me to deliver to tens and hundreds of people, as well as my customers might not be prepared to react exactly on that second. So the entire process of day trading signals is becoming non-efficient. What we can do here is swing trading, and that's exactly what we're doing. They are giving you the ability to trade and open your position by having multiple hours at your position, sort of way, at your timing, at your room of timing, I would say. So for example, you need to enter between 9,000 and 9,300 price per BTC. There is that $300 price range, which gives you room to act even within the next 2 or 3 hours or 4 hours. It's not really that urgent, just like the day trading. Usually we have between 10 and 20 trades per month going into this section of swing trading, giving you the ability to trade without any special trading knowledge, just acting within the mentioned price of entry and exit range. That's what you have to do. On top of this, you receive the coefficient number for every single trade, which is a calculation of risk and reward representation between 0 and 5. The closer it gets to 5, the higher you should put as per amount of money from your budget. That's how these trades are working. Only swing trade, attention. This is no day trading, this is no position trading. This is only swing trades. Full trading activity, which is the second service done for you. In this service, I'm offering a full trading experience with all the 3 types of trades: day trading, swing trading, and position trading. Basically, I manage your account and I do the complete trading work, just like I do on mine. This is a full copy paste of my business into yours from all levels, including budget management. So basically, every single thing that I do within my business as per trading, I do it with yours as well. This is the full trading activity done for you. Copy my trades is totally different. The full trading activity done for you is already at the highest level possible from the trading experience that I can offer. Number 3, private one-on-one coaching program. And this is the most interesting, which is having the highest demand, because people want to learn how to trade by themselves and they would like to reach financial freedom. They would like to reach security by making money online, and of course have the trader lifestyle, which is allowing you to take holidays, to take days off, to make money only once or twice a week, and then pretty much do other things with your life, anything that you enjoy and you prefer. Trading is an activity that in some way and in some places it is represented a 16 hours work activity, which isn't like that in all the cases, only if you want to do that type of trading. But there's so many ways you can go around it, guys. So it's not necessarily to do that kind of trading. That's a decision by those guys to sit 16 hours a day and trade. We're not talking about those. I'm not doing that. I wouldn't enjoy working 16 hours a day. And what's the purpose to do that if you have rewards that you can't really take advantage of? You're making money, but you can't really exchange those money into services and security and comfort if you don't have free time. So obviously, I'm not after that at all. Now here, I'm going to teach you how to trade from A to Z, starting from the most important mental and psychology aspects until the ultimate and advanced trading strategies involving structures and patterns. Every single thing you're gonna do is going to be backed up by data. It's just because that's what the market told you to do. You will understand the language of the charts. You will be able to trade based on data. You will be prepared, mentally speaking, to handle every single difficulties of the trader, which I would say for a person that trades, technical analysis and understanding the language of the market is about 30%, and 70% is the person and the brain itself, which we have to work quite a lot on. And that is, something that I do want to point out. Between 4 to 6 weeks of hard work, because it's one-on-one directly with me on Skype calls, covering the needed 3 stages: psychology, technical analysis, and NAV trading. Where for this one, you can find out more information. I have a long video talking about it on scrambocoaching.com. You have more info right there. You have the URL. This is the website, guys. Make sure you watch the video first. Scroll down for other details and informations. And then if you're prepared to join the coaching and get in a free conversation with me on Skype, make sure to register now. And I'll get back to you on your email with the pricings and everything. If we all agree on that, we can go towards the, and get started by teaching you how to trade. So option number 3 is exactly the private coaching is based on the saying, give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. That's the story about it. With the copy my trades and full trading activity, I'm kind of giving you a fish, but I'm not teaching you to fish. While the coaching is actually teaching you to fish, and you can beat yourself for a lifetime. Simple. Now, how do you get started? How you can find out more details? Well, for coaching, you have scrambocoaching.com. You complete the form and you get a free conversation with me on Skype of 15 minutes where I can, discuss and tell you more things. And then for trades and anything else, you want a custom option, you want to do this, you have plans, you have anything on your mind, you can contact me at scrambo@protonmail.com. That's the email mentioned right there where we can get in touch, guys. So that's pretty much all about this video presentation. Make sure to like, subscribe to my channel, keep in touch because I'm going to put out more videos like this. Hopefully this, type of services that I'm trying to offer to my community out here is helping them to reach financial freedom, security, stability, and a better life. That's my purpose right here with you guys. And that's pretty much all I can do right now. So thank you so much. Have a great day down the way, and we'll talk to you.